but it's not.
Oh, Jesus. That's why I don't come to Chanel's house. This is why. I don't come to her house.
Hey guys, I'm Shan.
And I'm Jay.
And this is Jay and Shan TV. I almost said the Jay and Shan show.
Jan show.
Oh my god. Okay. So basically, what we're going to talk about is me and Jaleesa are recent graduates of William Patterson University.
Liddy P. Well, it's not.
Liddy P.
Don't go there.
Shitty P.
Whatever you want to call
Trilly
it.
P.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what the kids are calling it these days.
You know. And then a new little name we don't know about just yet.
I don't know. You come back, it's going to be a new one.
Yep.
But basically, I graduated with a BA in communications. And
I got a BA in psychology and sociology with a concentration in social services. You know, I want to help the world.
Okay.
So, people say you go to college to get a job.
Yeah.
A good paying job.
Mm-hmm.
We've been out of school for like a month now.
Yeah. Coming up on a month.
I'm still unemployed. I'm pretty sure I applied to over 100 jobs by now. The job market sucks.
Like, it's really trash. Especially here.
Like, in New Jersey, like, it's just trash.
And then it's like, for me, like, my own, like, I'm not saying my only bet, my best bet for jobs is going into the city. And then it's just like, you know, you're applying for jobs that's at a state that everybody's applying to because New York and LA are like the biggest places for communications jobs in the country. So it's just like you competing with the whole world for these jobs, and it's just almost impossible.
The post-grad struggle is real. I was so unmotivated for like a couple days last week. I was just like, I feel like the only one who doesn't have a job. I feel like I'm not doing enough. Like, what else can I do to get the job?
Right. Like, shout out to anybody that like recently graduated and doesn't have like a job in their field. Just know, like, you're not alone. I have a job too. But definitely isn't in my field. I only plan on being there for like the rest of the summer just to have money in my pocket. But then after that, like,
it's a dub.
I'm buckling down and I'm going to get. I'm speaking it into existence, so then it has to happen. Like, I'm going to get a real job in my degree field or whatever. And then I hate like when you tell people like, oh, like, you know, you graduate, you get your whole congratulations and things like that. And they're like, oh, what are you doing now? Don't ask me that. You don't, like, you know what this job market is like.
My grandma gonna tell my family, oh, Jaleesa needs to start applying to jobs. What have I been doing for the last like 2 months?
Before we graduated, we've been applying for jobs.
Before April.
Right.
Applying and not
since March.
Or I hate when I apply to a position, they just email me back like, oh, we went with somebody else. It's just so frustrating.
Honestly.
How we spent all this money on an education with no guarantee of us working. I'm like, I feel like such a bum. Like, I sit home, watch Netflix, eat, watch YouTube videos.
Right.
Apply. I literally apply for jobs every day. I feel like there's like maybe like one day or 2 weeks I decide not to apply for a job. But every day I'm filling out job applications. Right.
Because I hate like, applying for jobs. Like, it's just so like redundant.
And it's like, just hire me. Like,
it's just like every day. It's just like I'm putting this information. I'm telling you these. I don't want to say lies, but like I'm exaggerating so much every single day. And I'm just like, just give me a job. Like,
it's so much. It's like,
just hire me.
I feel like I got drained mentally.
Even if you hire me for like a month, bro, like just hire me. Because I feel like once you have one job, you could get any job.
I feel like adults always want to say, just go straight through. I've been told to go straight through so many times. Like, oh, don't take a break, just go straight through. But I'm like, number one, you didn't go straight through. Right. Just because you didn't go straight through and you took a long time before you went back to school doesn't mean that's what I'm gonna do. Right. I know the type of person I am. Even my friends are gonna push me to go back to grad school. They're not gonna let me sit and be stagnant. They're like, Jaleesa, what you doing with your life? Right, because I feel like you might get stuck somewhere, but you're gonna get annoyed being there. Because it's like you're gonna be comfortable and you're gonna be annoyed being comfortable. And it's just like, you're gonna want more automatically. You're gonna want more. How do you want more? You gotta go back to school. Go back to school and things like that. college is draining. I could not even
It
fathom
really
going straight back to school.
Like, no matter what your major is, like, no matter what you major in college, it's draining. Because it's just, like, you think about, like, you know, you put in all your effort, especially the last semesters, when you're really trying to, like, make sure that you actually can graduate. You're trying to, like, end off with a bang and things like that. It's so draining because it's, like, you're putting your all into, like, making sure the fact that you actually can walk.
And I was just so tired of writing papers. I had like a million research papers. 10 to 12 pages of papers. Like, who reading all that?
Another thing about the post-grad struggle is you have like this kind of like post-grad loneliness situation because you graduate, and especially for someone, it's like if you lived on campus and all your friends lived on campus, it's like you move out and you go home and you don't see your friends anymore, which happens in the summer, so it's like whatever. But then it's just like knowing that like if you're not going to see them again in
you're
the
not
fall,
going back to school to live with each other again,
right? So it's just like, dang, like I really miss my friends.
I miss my friends so much. Like I miss our little group.
Like I really miss the squads.
Like you can just hit each other up, and when you're in school, what you doing?
Like, let's go get lunch.
I'm about to come to your room. Come to my room. Like, it's so easy to make plans because it's like you're all in one space. Versus when you're out of, everyone has their own schedule out of college. So it's like you can't really just make, oh, what you doing? What you doing tonight? You can't like. I feel like you can't just do that because like you never.
Everyone has their own like, agenda.
Everyone has their own lives. So you can't just make a plan.
Especially if you went to like a really like a bigger school than like us, your friends might not even live in the same like state as you across the country. So it's just like it's gonna be really hard like for you to even like see your friends after that, and it's just like super hard. We have friends that live like 15 minutes away from us,
and we haven't seen them
since graduation.
And we graduated May 19th.
Yeah. May 19th.
It's like you would think it would be easy for us to see each other because it's like we're only like a good 20 minutes ride with each other, but it's just like our schedules just don't match. We just can't just link up like we used to.
Right, and you can't have like, you know, like room turn up to like, oh, come over to my place or whatever because like, everyone lives with their parents because we're all, no one has a job. Everyone's poor.
We're broke.
See, goes back to point A.
Well, you just got to keep the momentum up when you graduate from college.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't get a job right off the bat, don't feel like you're never gonna get a job.
Don't sweat it.
That's how I felt. But now I'm just like, I prayed about it. I put it in God's hands. I'm like, I'm gonna get a job when it comes for me. It's gonna be the right job. If I didn't get a job before, it's because that job probably wasn't what I needed at that time. I mean, I'm like, I had to have like a great like support system around me when it comes to finding a job. Because if I didn't, I would not know what
like I'm thankful for
do.
like people like that too that have like, you know, send me job links and things like that. Granted, you know, some of them
don't really fit.
But
it's the thought.
It's like
you made an initiative to try to help me.
3 to 5 years of experience for a job that trash. This heifer sent me a job application I needed 3 to 5 years of experience for, but it paid like $80K. I'm like, bruh,
she appreciated the
I
effort
appreciate
and
you,
the thought,
but like, how, Kim, how? But anyway, it's just, you know, I support people that like
support me,
support you, and support your dreams and your ambition.
Yeah. And we're not saying don't apply for jobs you're not qualified for, because I've stepped out and applied for jobs that I need 3 years of experience, and I still fill the application.
Right.
Don't let the experience stop you from applying.
Right.
I feel like that just holds me back a little bit. I'm just like
it's discouraging.
It's whatever. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Just shoot your shot and see what happens.
The worst thing to say is no.
Yeah.
And then you just dust yourself
off. Shoot your shot and see what happens.
Else.
Because shoot, I could have applied that job and made $80K, but then it's like know yourself and know what you can do.
Know what you're capable of.
Yeah. Like that job, I'm like, I can't do this. I don't know what any of these things mean. Like, you know yourself and know what you're capable of. If it's like for me, if it's like a social media type thing and they're like 3 to 5 years of experience, but you're gonna be running Instagram accounts, come on,
you can finesse that.
You could do that.
Also, I literally just came back to it. Use this time after you graduate, to just continue to learn who you are.
Wow.
Continue to let yourself grow into a different. Cause like I was told, like this was very something when someone told me, this is your last time not working. Once you get a job now, you're gonna work for the next 40 years or longer.
You work until retirement.
Exactly.
If that,
so it's like like once I was told, I took some time. Like, let me just continue to learn about myself. Let me continue to grow. Let me continue to more self-care versus me just being stressed out. I'm like, if my friend asks me to go out somewhere, I mean, I want to go, but I'm gonna just go because why not? Let me just enjoy the time that I have when I'm free from working and free from responsibilities.
Right.
Before I get older, and I'm just like, I wish I would have did this. I wish I would have had more time for my friends. I wish I would have had more free time.
With you kind of having this, like, I guess, like a blank slate again, of just like
a fresh start.
Yeah, because it's like, you're out of school, like you're done with school. Well, for right now, you're done with school. But it's just like, like you're done with school. You're just like young, and you're ambitious, and you're like, you're in your prime, you're in your bag,
your
if
20s
you will.
are your prime years. I'm about to live up my 20s.
You're in your bag now, as the kids say.
As the kids say. My bag now. But it's like, what we're saying is our advice to you if you're in college, if you just graduated from college,
if you about to start college,
like, just take everything we're just saying, just like keep it in the back of your mind so you don't feel stressed out about it.
Right.
You're gonna get it. Just don't stress. It's gonna come to you. Everything's gonna work out.
Relax.
Enjoy.
Don't let your edges
relax,
fall out.
Relate, release.
And if you just graduated, first of all, congratulations. You deserve, celebrate.
Big ups to
Turn
you.
up one time for the one time. And just, let your hair down.
Live your life. Just don't let what anyone has to say.
Let your titties breathe. Like, you deserve. Because if you worked how we worked and finessed the way we finessed, you deserve.
And I feel like if you want to comment any, like, question that you have about college or, like,
we'll definitely answer them.
Feel free to do that.
Or like
the video, subscribe to our channel.
Definitely do that. Yeah, so
thanks for watching. You're gonna look out for more videos. We have a new video up every week, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
That's the plan, to release videos consistently.
Whether it's a vlog or
a chit chat like this.
This is Shan.
This is Jay.
And we are signing out. We'll see you next time. Annoying.